Chapter 10. The Family Fiasco. Susan's menopausal journey had been a rollercoaster of laughter and mishaps, but it was also taking a toll on her relationships with her family. Her mood swings and unpredictable hot flashes were causing havoc in her household, and tensions were running high. One summer, Susan's extended family decided to host a grand reunion at her sister's lakefront cabin. Susan was both excited and anxious about the event. She wanted to reconnect with her loved ones but worried that her menopausal symptoms would make her the center of attention in all the wrong ways. As the family gathered at the cabin, the atmosphere was filled with anticipation and excitement. The day started off well, with everyone sharing stories, playing games, and enjoying the beautiful lake. Susan tried her best to keep her hot flashes under control and her mood swings in check. But as the afternoon turned into evening, the combination of the summer heat and the lively family banter began to take its toll on Susan. Her face flushed crimson, and she felt the familiar surge of heat creeping up her neck. She desperately fanned herself with a paper plate, but the sweat on her brow was impossible to ignore. Her family, noticing her discomfort, offered their well-intentioned advice. Some recommended standing in the lake to cool down, while others suggested taking deep breaths. Susan, however, was determined to handle it on her own and politely declined their help. As the day progressed, her mood began to swing like a pendulum. At one moment, she was laughing uproariously at her nephew's goofy dance moves, and the next, she found herself in tears over a touching family story. Her family watched in bewilderment as Susan's emotions careened from one extreme to the other. The real comedy of errors began at dinner time. Susan, who had volunteered to cook a special meal, was determined to impress her family with a gourmet spread. However, her menopausal memory lapses led to a series of hilarious mishaps in the kitchen. She accidentally used salt instead of sugar in the apple pie, turning it into a salty monstrosity. Her attempt at a fancy salad dressing resulted in a concoction that resembled green slime. And she managed to burn the main course, despite setting multiple timers. As Susan's culinary catastrophes unfolded, her family members couldn't help but burst into fits of laughter. It was as if the universe had conspired to turn their family reunion into a comedy show. Eventually, Susan's sister stepped in and ordered a pizza, saving the family from a taste-testing adventure they wouldn't soon forget. The evening ended with everyone gathered around the bonfire, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories about Susan's epic kitchen mishap.